I was not ready for that. Like, I knew you were going to come with some heat, but I was really, really not ready for that.
There you go. Coming with the heat, man.
Yeah. How long have you been sitting on this album for?
I try and put out an album every year. So I've been sitting on this one, some of the tracks, for about a year or so. And yeah, I mean, I'm excited to finally have it done. It's always good to get it complete, you know. It's done. It's finished. It's mixed. It's mastered.
You're ready to show it to the public? You got everything ready to go.
I'm ready. I don't think they're ready for me. You know?
Yeah. And what a fitting way to debut that on the radio, because you're not a stranger to radio, are you?
No, sir. I used to run a radio show at the University of Guelph, shout out Guelph, my hometown, for like 5 years on CFRU 93.3 FM. So, yeah, I mean, I love radio. Radio's fun. It's good times.
Absolutely. And what was your show, you know, what was it about? How long did it run for?
It ran for, like about 5 years. We did it weekly, every Wednesday from 8 to 10 p.m. It was originally called Vocal Kinetics, and it was myself for a while, and then I had a co-host, Molly Gruesome. Shout out Molly Gruesome for quite a while, and then we switched it over, and we were calling it Revolution Radio, and I had my homie AV on there for a bit. But yeah, it was good, man. And shout outs to you. People like me as an artist, we need radio stations like yourself to spin our records and show the people and introduce music to new people. Hopefully some people that are listening can, you know, hear this and be like, shit, I want to go check out Robbie G. You know, I'm gonna go Google that guy and check out some videos on YouTube. So yeah, this is how we connect to the people, is through mediums like this. So appreciate you.
Absolutely. And speaking of connecting to people on mediums, you're connected with quite a few people on social media, right? You got a pretty good following going on.
Decent. Yeah.
Do you find that I guess, could you contrast radio and social media?
Like what the differences are as far as reaching out to people?
Yeah.
Social media there's the, you know, pros and cons. Like it's good for some things and bad for other things. Like it can be very addictive for one, right. And there's a lot of negativity on there that people can get consumed in. But on the plus side, it's a very direct link to fans, and you can literally talk to people who are around the world that listen to your music, and that's a very powerful tool to keep you going, and it's fuel for your fire, right? When people from someplace miles away are messaging you saying, hey, this song is changing my life, this saved my life, or something, like someone who's about to commit suicide, and they're using the music to get through it. It's those kinds of messages keep the momentum going, which is amazing. Radio is really nice though, because you do also get a chance to connect with people, not as personal as it is with the social media, but sometimes if you open up the lines and say, hey, get a caller to call in or whatever, that's a really nice way to connect with someone, like directly, because you get a chance to talk with them one-on-one. But exactly. I love social media. That's one thing I want to start doing on my social media, is just doing random calls to fans. You know what I mean? Just being like, hey, for a day, I'm open. You DM me at this time, and I'm gonna pick 5 people, and I'm gonna do a call with you guys.
That would be so cool. I bet people would enter into just shoot the shit. Like I would call in. Luckily I didn't have to.
Yeah, you got the exclusive right
Absolutely.
here. In person shit.
Yeah, man. And that in person shit to me is what is the ultimate, because you could listen, you could talk to people on social media, you can listen to interviews on the radio, but the best possible way to connect with an artist and the music and support the artist, and you'll agree, is live shows.
100%. Yeah, that's why I'm out here in Nanaimo and touring across Canada right now. You can check out all the dates on my website, revmediastudio.com, revmediastudio.com. And I got I stay on the road. I stay on the road. I do about 100 to 120 shows a year. So I'm consistently out there, and I like to meet people in person, one-on-one, and go on adventures. Like with my homie Michelle, she took me to the quarry today in Cobble Hill.
Very nice.
Lit. Good times,
You're a good friend. You are a good friend. Shout out Michelle.
That's right. And connecting with homies across the country, and meeting people, new fans, face to face in person. It's the best way to build your fan base, I think, is getting out there and touring.
You do a lot of shows. Is it the first time that you're doing like a cross Canada tour, or are you no stranger to this?
Yeah, no stranger. This is my 5th headlining tour across the country, and I've done a couple other support tours. The last time I was here was with Obi Trice, and I've done some support tours for the homie Mocha Only, and toured across the country with Evil Ebenezer as well. So
shout out Evil Ebenezer.
Yeah, and he's out here in Nanaimo as well.
I've caught him at a couple ciphers. He brings the heat. You should have been at the cipher last week. He said, and shout out to, if you're listening, he'll confirm this. He said he spit the greatest verse of his life, and if it was recorded, it would have been his hottest track out.
Wow.
He's on fire
He's
lately.
insane. With his freestyle, like I work with him a lot in the studio, and he's insane. Like in the studio, he freestyles the majority of the song. Like he'll just go in the booth and just kind of like freestyle melodies and words, and then come back out, fine tune it, go back in, and it's just like, wow, it blows me away, his creative, like his process.
Yeah, it's incredible. Shout out Evil Ebenezer. Check out his music if you haven't. But
Yes,
something
sir.
on the note of touring that I wanted to ask you is, what is it like to go across Canada? Like, does it get tiring? Are there parts of it that you really love, parts of it you really hate? Like, break me down a cross Canada tour.
Yes, it's tiring for sure. I was really tired today. I crashed out after a nice craft dinner meal.
Ooh, craft and crash.
It was heavy, bro. It was some of the tastiest craft dinner I've ever had. But it put me right out. I was done.
Oof.
Out on the couch for an hour, and I
itis.
don't usually do that. I don't. I'm a worker like 24/7 on my computer. But yeah, I mean it's tiring sometimes, but it's exciting. You see awesome things. You meet cool people. Love the shows, the energy. Traveling is the best. You know, it opens up your eyes to new cultures, new worlds. And I love it. I can't get enough of it. I'm always on the road. So even when I get back home, I get antsy to get back out. Yeah, I love it.
What's one of the most amazing things that you've seen out on the road?
I've seen some wild stuff. Wild stuff, man. I did a festival in the jungle in Costa Rica. That was pretty wild.
Shit. What part of Costa Rica were you at?
If I can remember, when I went down there, I did a whole trek around the entire the whole thing. So I went over there for about a couple of weeks. But Jaco.
Oh yeah, by the volcano, right?
I think there's a volcano near there. Yeah. I went and saw a bunch of volcanoes when I went there too. It was dope. But yeah, that was a cool experience. Just rapping in a jungle. It's pretty dope. Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
were you nervous of getting bit by like some crazy bugs and shit, or were you just feeling the jungle?
Just feeling it. There's massive tarantula nests everywhere though. So, and they were saying, watch where you step. So, yeah. Well,
luckily you won't find that on a Canada tour. Where can people outside of Vancouver Island even find you on a tour? Like, where are you going after you leave here?
After this, go back to do Curiosity Music Festival in Merritt on the weekend, and then I'm up in Kamloops, and then doing some boat parties in Kelowna, which I'm going to be moving to Kelowna September 1st. So
dope.
I'm going to be out here on the West Coast a lot more. I'm originally born and raised in Guelph, Ontario, but now I'm going to be out here on the West Coast living and vibing out here. So
yeah, you're going to enjoy Kelowna. I was living there previously before living here. I had 8 years in Kelowna. So
nice.
Especially if you got access to a boat and you like to snowboard or ski.
Yeah, all that.
Great fucking time.
Yeah, man.
Wineries, good food,
yes,
hot weather, forest fires, but everywhere.
Stay indoors.
Yeah. Get a respirator.
Yeah.
Pray.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. But you're no stranger to fire, as this album. You're one with the elements. You have nothing to worry about, man.
When the fire comes, I got the water too and the wind to blow it out. We good, man.
Oh shit. Word. Which if we had to play one more track off of this, and who knows, we might play more. If we had to play one track, what would you suggest?
My favorite song on this album is called Wild Out.
So that's number 8.
That's a heavy joint. But I mean, I'll just say you should play later the track with Evil Ebenezer on there, because it's pretty heavy. It's got Evil, it's got Kripel from Doom Squad, and we got Lil Windex on there as well. It's called Getting Mo. It's a turn up track. So that's how you. But Wild Out is my favorite by far. So.
Well, we're gonna get into it. We got Wild Out, Robbie G live on the Kinetic Flow.
I gotta dip back to the show after this. So much respect, brother. Thank you for
so much for being here.
Appreciate you. And yeah, man, if you're out there listening, check out my stuff, www.robbieghiphop.com. and get all my links to all my Instagrams and social medias and all that stuff. So much love and respect, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, same here, same to you. And if you're in Nanaimo, get your ass to the Queens right now, because Robbie G is about to hit the stage pretty quick. $15 at the door at the Queens in Nanaimo. What's your excuse? Why are you not there? Get there right now. While out. Robbie G, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night, man.
Peace.